They're so cute. The cards are super cute.
Create a unique secret handshake together. Keep adding moves until one of you forgets the sequence, and that's gonna be our secret handshake.
Perry, don't steal our shit.
Welcome to the Pure Intentions podcast, where real love, raw emotions, and intentional relationships come together.
Welcome back to the Pure Intentions podcast, where we talk everything relationship from an intentional point of view. I am your host, Chrissy A.
And I'm your co-host, Sir Anthony.
And today we're going to dive a little deep into our cards. You guys have been purchasing our cards. And for those of you who have purchased them, please go to our website and leave a review and tell us how you feel about them and be completely honest. If there's anything that we're missing that we can add to, we would love to hear from you. So, yeah, I'm going to let you kick this one off.
So this is our new deck, the Me and You deck. And we're gonna actually practice what we preach. So it has activities to keep your relationship intentional. So you can use this on date night, on marriage date night, on makeup date night, first date night, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So we're going to kick it off with ourselves. You can find the cards in our store on pureintentions314.com. We have about 5 decks available. It's going to expand out to more. So give us your feedback if you want us to add, change, whatever in the decks. But pretty cool. And we're going to get started.
Before we get started, I did want to give like a little background on the You and Me deck. The You and Me deck is a little bit more lighthearted, fun, engagement between couples. Because typically when you get into a relationship, before you get into a relationship, there's a you and there's a me. So this deck is to make relationships fun by creating moments and memories and creating the us out of it. So we're going to get to some of them. I'm so excited because I absolutely love this deck, you guys. Like, I took time with this one. I did.
I saw a card that I'm going to sneak to the top. 'Cause I was
Oh
over
my
there.
God.
A secret handshake.
Oh, you saw the secret handshake. Now read it.
It says, create a unique secret handshake together. Keep adding moves until one of you forgets the sequence, and that's going to be our secret handshake.
Okay. You ready?
Okay.
So, okay. We got to keep creating. So you want to start the creation?
First, we're going to shake,
Shake or just clap hands?
clap. Now it's your turn. What are we doing?
I'm finna get real gangster and hit one of these.
Hit one of those, and then I'm going to hit that.
No, let's start over. No. Okay.
Clap,
This one. Clap.
and then we're going to bring it up,
Bring it up. Throw it down.
throw it down, slap.
Okay, now what we do?
It's your turn.
But we gotta keep doing it. We gotta do it again before we forget it. Bring it up, throw it down, slap. Okay.
And that's
okay.
our handshake.
No, you gotta keep going.
Oh.
So
After
from
this,
here, it's my turn.
Yep.
We go. No, it's not your turn. It's not your turn. Leader. We go here.
And then we kiss.
Mwah.
And that's our handshake.
You want to do it all together?
Yep.
Okay. Perry, don't steal our shit. Don't steal our shit.
Your turn.
Okay. You definitely snuck that. It's all the way at the bottom, you guys. Okay. And the cards are so cute. Look at this. It is so cute. They're so cute. The cards are super cute. Okay. So, improv storytelling. Take turns telling a story with one person starting and the other adding to it. Keep building until it becomes a shared masterpiece. So, I'll start this time.
Okay.
You started the handshake. I'm gonna start the improv storytelling. I want to do it. I didn't put it in there, but a sentence at a time. However you want to do it is fine, but a sentence at a time will make it more, fun. Okay, so once upon a time, there was a beautiful young lady named Lucy.
And Lucy was desperate to find love.
Damn, why did Lucy gotta be desperate? Okay. So she searched high and low from grocery stores to
The liquor store.
the liquor stores.
And all she found was Dusty's until
Her fairy god pimp
sprinkled some pimp juice on her, and she
met the most wonderful man she's ever seen before.
but he had a big zit on his forehead, the size of
The Eiffel Tower.
and she could not get past that eyesore, so she
Made him a doctor's appointment to see if anything could be fixed.
and when he got the doctor's appointment, they bust a vessel and he bled so much that he
Cried.
and when he cried, she got to see his vulnerable side, and she
Was so happy that she looked past the zit.
and they lived happily
Ever
after.
What the hell, baby?
Gotta throw some curveballs in there. This is life. Life ain't so, life is like roller coasters.
That was the most beautiful love story I've ever heard in my life.
I bet you if we film it, it's like a pretty good movie.
Right. Okay. You want a fool? See how fun these cards are, and you can create anything that you want out of it. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah. So the card I just pulled is called Relationship Rules. Create 5 relationship rules that reflect how you want to support and care for each other.
Okay. So a rule that I think this probably be good if we wrote these down too and stuck with them.
Okay.
Because this is where the building intentional relationships come in at with these cards. They're light, they're fun, but you're also building intimacy and stronger relationship connections. And if you want to create more than 5 rules, that's completely fine. I just thought 5 was a good number.
Okay. You first.
Rule number 1. Never do anything that you wouldn't do if I was standing there. If you're thinking about doing something that you wouldn't do if I was right there, then don't do it.
Okay. Rule number 2. Listen, not just to respond, but sometimes listening doesn't require a response.
Okay.
You right or I right?
You're right. Your writing is impeccable.
We had penmanship class in grade school.
Oh.
Number 3.
Number 3 is never go to bed mad.
Number 4, a weekly check-in on the relationship.
Okay. I like that. Okay.
That's the final one.
The final one would be put each other first.
Well, we're going to probably scan this and put it on the screen later.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can show it to y'all.
Yeah.
Our relationship rules.
Send us your relationship rules. Go to pureintentions314.com. There's a contact button. Go ahead, send that to us, and let us know. We want to see it and share it.
Yeah, it might be essential for us to even share it on the next podcast and talk more about it. So, yeah, send us that.
All right, y'all, back to the cards. Whose turn is it? Yours or mine?
Okay, share your favorite memory of your partner and why it's special to you. Ooh. My memory that's really special. I have so many. But I'm going to take it back to the day that we started talking. Like the very first time we started talking. Like, I talk about it a couple of podcasts, from this one. However, it was just such a memorable day for me. The way that I felt, like, it wasn't like I expected us to be in a long-term committed relationship. I was open to it, but it was like just enjoying the moment. Like, that was the one time that I lived in the present moment and did everything that I felt and wanted to do. And you were very receptive of it. And we had some like hiccup moments later on that night, and it was so fun to, like, I don't know, I enjoyed seeing you in a certain level of vulnerability. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I enjoyed seeing you in a vulnerable state and making like fun of it, like I saw so many stages of you that day, and I feel like I showed you so many stages of me. And we were drunk as fuck. But that's not the point. But that was one of the best moments, most memorable moments, the best moments that I've shared with you.
For me, I'm going to go back to how you treated me for Sweetest Day weekend. Forget Sweetest Day. It was a whole weekend. It was a complete surprise. I didn't have to plan anything. All I had to do was pack and show up, and didn't even have to pay.
Yeah.
And didn't even have to drive. And so we just went, surprised, enjoyed, ate well, and had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Sweetest Day was lit.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
And it was more surprises because other family came and joined in the, couples fun. So, yeah.
Yeah. I got my lip gloss on you.
So I'm popping.
Yeah, you popping, baby. You
Oh,
look
shit.
good, though. Okay. Okay.
Reverse drawing. One partner describes an object without naming it, and the other has to draw it based on the description.
Okay. You want to draw or you want to describe?
Well, I can draw.
And this can be any object, you guys. Anything you think of, just describe it, and the other person has to draw it. See if they get it right.
Let's see.
Let me think of my object. Okay, this object is round. And it's so round because it has air in it. And it has a lot of lines on it. It's orange.
Okay.
It had some words on it. One word specifically. I can't tell you the word because then you'll know It don't have that many lines on it. And the lines are through it. That look like a show people that. That look like a that looks like a DNA. Something DNA like. The lines are through it.
And it's orange.
Yes. And it has a word on it. That starts with the S. It could have other words on it, but this one is famous on a movie that it stars in. This thing stars in the movie.
I need more.
That's everything. SP. Okay, in the movie, it's not like a star, like with a name. It's just everywhere in the movie because you can play with it. And then the movie has...
Is it a basketball?
Yes! Spalding.
Let's redo that, because then they're going to be like, nigga, you slow.
No, that's the point of the game. It's fun.
Man, it been a basketball.
I'm ready.
My object is, you're going to get this fast. The object has big eyeballs, like 2 big eyeballs like this big. Even though it's happy, it's always frowning. So, with eyebrows frowning. The nose looks like a little wiener hot dog, the little sausages. The hair is, imagine Bart Simpson spiky, but to the back. So Bart Simpson spikes is up, this spikes is to the back. And it's blue.
Sonic?
I knew once I said blue.
Is it Sonic? Okay, period.
Thinking about Cam's favorite character.
I see. I love that about you. I love that, like, how you love my son. It's such an amazing thing to witness. Like, even with his, like, y'all, my son watch YouTube, the weirdest shows. And the fact that you are able to, like, pinpoint his shows and be like, babe, he was watching this show, the guy, and you telling a whole story about the show. And I'm just like, okay. Because me, I will sit there and pretend like I'm watching it with him. But I ain't watching it, you know. I'm just like enjoying him watching it and seeing him like sitting there while you're actually engaging into his favorite things. And I love how you are with him. I love how he loves you. Like, it's such a special thing for me.
That's easy.
Yeah. Oh. And then you thought of his favorite character. Okay. Do we got another one?
Oh.
Or was that the last one that we was going to do?
I'll give one more, but otherwise you should go to our store, pureintentions314.com. And one, we always all do this, but do a vision board with your mate. I'll read it. Create a vision board together. Use online images or old magazines to visually map your shared goals and dreams. So do that as a couple.
Creating a vision board helps you understand what you envision and actually see it for your future so that you can make the moves to actually do it. It's like you could want something and say, hey, I want to be married, or I want a really big house, but if you don't know what that home looks like, if you don't envision it, or you don't know what that marriage looks like, to you as a partnership, because it's something that you do together. This isn't you get a board, I get a board. This vision board and this game is specifically meant for you two to create one big vision board together. So now you're learning what each other wants. Like, I know I want to build a home from the ground up. I know you want to build a home from the ground up. But what does that home look like? You know what I mean? Because my home could be completely different than what you envision. So to make sure we're on the same page, the same path, and that we're more moving in the right direction, it's really essential to do that. So.
I agree. And if you take a look at the link up here, the manifestation episode, this is just a version of that. So you're actively thinking about what you all want. So you are clipping out and writing those things down. You're thinking about it. Then you're saying it. And then if you see it every now and again, or if it's in your subconscious, you'll manifest and you'll do it.
Yep. I encourage each one of our listeners, our watchers, our followers to head over to our website. Our website is really dope. We have a lot of information there. We have articles that are talking about like how high value men, things that how to tell if a man, just like a whole bunch of things. You probably could speak more on it.
In the resources section, we have a wealth of content. So we have stuff on how to identify red flags, how to manifest a relationship, how the traits of a high value man. We even have a high value man test, so you can test to see if yourself as a fella or lady, if your man is a high value man, to test yourself. Coming soon, we have a love language test and attachment style
It probably
self-assessment
will be up there
test.
already by now.
Yeah, by now when this airs, it'll be out. So go check that out. The podcast, whatever platform you're on, we have every platform. So YouTube, if for the visual, we have Apple, we have Amazon Music, Spotify, and like 57 others. So whatever platform you're on, just search Pure Intentions Podcast. You'll find us.
Make sure you follow us on any platform that you're listening to us on as well. Like, that way you'll always have a notification of when we post a new podcast. Our podcast comes out every Wednesday. And also, if you are an influencer or a social media influencer or someone who wants to possibly join our podcast, send us an email. Go to the website, send us an email. We would love to look at your content to see if it fits with our purpose of our podcast and have you guys on there. Also, if you are just a viewer, a watcher, a listener, then go to our website and there's a section where we would love to give you guys advice. People actually write us letters and they used to inbox us a lot. So we decided to move the platform over to the website to make it easier for you guys to just go ahead and submit a story, a question, anything you've been struggling with, and we'll talk about it here on our podcast. So make sure you're following us if you also submit that, so that you'll know when your question may be answered.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot on the website, a lot on our socials, a lot in the podcast. So keep sending us things. Your questions encourages us, because we talk about our vulnerabilities on the show, but we want to talk about others because everybody will having these same kind of problems, or some people have unique problems, and this may be the thing that you see somebody else going through. You're not alone, and it helps you through it.
Yeah.
Close out?
Close out.
Okay. Well, this has been another episode of the Pure Intentions Podcast. We showcase the cards, just one of our newest decks, the You and Me. Go and purchase that deck from the Pure Intentions 314.com website. Thank you for that support.
Until next time.
Until next time.
See you.